Hello, it's Amber, your superhero stylist. Today I'm actually talking about 3 separate comics, all with one theme, and that is vampires. It's been a really vampy September, to be totally honest. My favorite books of last week are a tie between Buffy and Angel. It's Buffy issue 18 and Angel issue 12. So let's talk about Buffy. Once again, my scanner's broken, so I'm sorry. All I can do is hold up the pages for you. So, I was starting to lose some faith in the writers of Buffy because of the chaotic Dawn story, Xander losing another girlfriend, and then there was this whole Warren Amy thing that really didn't garner any attention. And then they brought in time travel, which I thought was going to suck because time travel usually just gives me hives. But it involved Frey, so I did have a little bit of hope there. I love Frey, and it was pure brilliance in this last issue. So I highly recommend it. If you've been following, it's definitely something you need to pick up, and you also need to please go get the Frey trade paperback. It's available just about anywhere. So in issue 18 there are a lot of very important scenes. One in particular involves Frey meeting with the future Willow, the evil, freaky looking mad woman, and we don't really know if she's evil, but she resembles evil Willow from the show. So but there are some similarities there, but there's also something really important that you need to see, which I won't spoil. So there's this dark secret of Dark Willow. And Frey and Buffy, when they're on the same pages, they've got a great chemistry. They don't understand what each other is saying. It's hysterical. And at the same time, even though they're together, they're not a team. They're not partners. They're not fighting vamps together. They're not friends. It's just this unusual chemistry between them, and it's rather ironic. So, as far as action and adventure for the month of September, I'm recommending Buffy, number 18. So moving on to Angel. Again, I picked up the Wesley cover because I couldn't resist. Angel has more depth. It always has since the show. It's just got a more serious tone to it. And in this issue, there is a very important guest star. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So, if you love the show, and like me, if you felt that the finale only brought more questions instead of any answers whatsoever, then the first collection of Angel After the Fall is now out on shelves, and you can pick up the floppies from that point forward to get caught up, and I suggest that that's a really great way to do it. So we're on this issue, number 12. I got the B cover. It's just the whole gang. Everything you needed to know, all of the answers that you needed, this is the issue where everything pulls together. So for more drama, my pick is Angel. Now to bring you something absolutely brand new in the vampire world, this is called TrueBlood, and I have a preview copy of the printed comic book. Now, this is actually going to be a webcomic series that airs in between episodes of the HBO series TrueBlood. And so this is actually called TrueBlood, The Great Revelation, and much like the Anita Blake universe, this is where vampires are fighting, not just fighting against humans, but fighting for rights. They want human rights. They want to be treated as valid citizens. And the backstory is that there's this character, Lamar, in the comic book. I don't know whether or not he's actually in the show. The people from the commercials that you see, Anna Paquin, etc., they're actually not in this comic. So this is all backstory that you're getting. It's about this synthetic blood, and it's got a brand name, TrueBlood, being marketed out there to vampires. And the brilliance is that, once synthetic blood hits the shelves, well, you don't need blood banks anymore. Vampires have a choice whether or not they want to kill people to actually feed off of them. So it completely changes the vampire lifestyle. And the smart ones who knew that TrueBlood was about to hit the shelves bought up all of the stock in the manufacturers of this, and now they're bajillionaires, of course. So that's what the fun part is, it's sort of insider trading of the vampire world. And let's see, so this comes to you from the creator Alan Ball, who admits that the show is going to have a kind of campy feel, but he is also bringing to screen something which is now lacking. Moonlight got canceled, of course. Everybody knows that by now, which was unfortunate after the reception they got at New York Comic Con. So, mainly female fans who love vampires and goth and everything that falls into that category were really missing something. The unfortunate thing is that it's only on HBO. So if you're like me and you don't get that, well, then you just have to wait for the box set. So, meanwhile, you can read the TrueBlood comic, which will be online. This was actually a promo item, so I don't know if every comic shop got it. I don't know if it's hit eBay yet. I'm not sure, but I scored a copy, and I recommend it. So wrapping up, there certainly is an abundance of vampires on the shelves for you right now. If that's not your thing, don't despair. Last week's Green Lantern number 34 wrapped up a great story arc called Secret Origin between Hal Jordan and Sinestro. It's actually kind of funny seeing how the two of them just irritate the hell out of each other. So if you're a superhero fan, go pick up Green Lantern. I'm Amber, your superhero stylist. And, just because vampires are trendy doesn't mean you have to be one. Don't forget to subscribe before you log out. Thanks.